It's been pretty good with the rain. We got a bit early and it held off for the Cup itself, and we've had some steady rain for the last 5 minutes. I've said it before, but I've got to say that shot of the helmet cam has been so riveting. That was brilliant again. I mean, he finished 22nd, that horse, but you felt like you're right amongst them. Here's the radar. So there's a fair bit to come by the look of it. We expected it, and it has arrived. Not sure if
it's not looking pretty outside, is it? Everyone dashing for cover.
It's probably going to set in a bit. So we get to the race after the Cup. I was lucky enough to call a few Cups over the years, and this was the hardest race of the year, this one.
Yeah, for the connections for trainers and jockeys, a hard one to get up for this race because a lot of disappointed people, but it's like all things in racing. On we go.
Well, it's the Diamond Jubilee plate then today. His Royal Highness Prince Charles will be making the presentation, so it adds a bit more to the race, doesn't it?
Might be indoors in the committee room, this one, if it continues to rain there, Bruce. But Grey Assignment, Mr. Chard, Mauls Creek Spacecraft are the horses that'll go forward. Light in the Night, Tribal Rock, Menados, I think you pronounce that, Eraset, and Stout Hearted will be the chances on the form going in.
I think this is traditionally quite a lightweights race, so anything high up in the weights, it's tempting to disregard. So I've gone for the bottom three, Tribal Rock, ECLAIR Surprise and Menados.
Well, that's not good. I've gone for the top one, Light in the Night.
One of us will be right.
And there's another one, the top one. They've both got 60. Paddy, can you hear me? Who is favourite?
I've got you, Bruce. Yes, Tribal Rock, $5, has been on the roller coaster, $4.80 to $5, back to $4.60, $5. Will be your favourite. Light the Night and Stout Hearted, the top two, $7.50 apiece. Menados, $7. So pretty keen betting race after that. But your favourite will be the 12, Tribal Rock.
Thanks for that. So just about set, I think, for the Diamond Jubilee plate. Off to Greg Miles, RSN, for his call.
Too many Melbourne Cup days where father-son have ridden, I shouldn't think. Now Stout Hearted moved in, and they're right to go. Set for the Diamond Jubilee plate. And they're off and racing at the 1,800 metres. Grey Assignment, one of the first to bounce out. And Spacecraft for Brett Preble, immediately away quickly, and he's going for the lead as they settle down. So it's Spacecraft now from Mauls Creek going up to second. Grey Assignment at third. Light the Night's a length away fourth, and Tribal Rock gets a good run fifth. Behind him, Eraset, King Diamond, and they're followed by Menados, Extra Zero, and then trailed ECLAIR Surprise. Mr. Charter's back towards the end, and Stout Hearted is last of all. So in the gloom at the back of the course, Spacecraft is the leader. Brett Preble probably having a good think about what happened a little while ago. At the 1,200 metres, Spacecraft about 4 lengths clear. Mauls Creek is running second. Grey Assignment's third, and a length away is Light in the Night. Tribal Rock enjoys a good run. Behind him is Eraset, King Diamond, and then came Menados, about 10 or 12 off the leader, being followed by ECLAIR Surprise, Extra Zero to Mr. Chard, and Stout Hearted at the end. So Spacecraft has the lead, running down to the 800. 2.5 only now. Mauls Creek is just clawing away at that margin. Grey Assignment's towing into it well. Light in the Night is fourth on the outside. Tribal Rock waits his opportunity now. The favourites running fifth on the inside, and the green and yellow. Eraset coming around them. Menados coming deep as they pack a little before the home turn. ECLAIR Surprise is behind Tribal Rock. No run at the moment. Extra Zero starting to work into it. He came out under Mr. Chard, and Stout Hearted was last. So Spacecraft leads them for home down to the 400 from Mauls Creek. Grey Assignment. Eraset's coming. Menados is coming, and Tribal Rock's trying to squeeze through gaps as well, but they haven't got Spacecraft. He's still a length and a half on Grey Assignment going for the inside. Eraset's boxing on. Now ECLAIR Surprise is lifting. Spacecraft with Grey Assignment coming at him. Grey Assignment's finishing well along the inside. Hits the front late. Grey Assignment, and ECLAIR Surprise dived at him. Grey Assignment and ECLAIR Surprise hit it from Tribal Rock, who got out late. Spacecraft, well, he had it for everywhere, but just wilted late. And then Eraset, Light in the Night, followed by Mauls Creek, and behind them is King Diamond, Menados, Extra Zero, and then Mr. Chard, and back at the end of the field is Stout Hearted. Photo finish here. ECLAIR Surprise has really come home hard.
I think he's got up, Greg, by the look of it. I think he's got up Dominic Tourneur. Now, Dominic Tourneur, of course, was the jockey for Alco Pop, and he has got up from Grey Assignment. It's pretty close for second and third. Looks like Grey Assignment might just hold off Tribal Rock. There's Bill Quinn, our judge. So this is live action. We were just having a look at the photo, and there's a clear margin, as you can see, 11, 5 and 12, and then 10 in fourth placing. So all live from the judge's box. Had a chance to talk to Bill on Friday before the Derby day, and quite a thing they go through up there, and a lot of pressure on the judge, particularly in the race like the Cup. So for Dominic Tourneur, Philip Stokes, he's a terrific trainer in South Australia. This horse was with Robert Spurn for a while. I think he's had about 3 or 4 trainers. Dom Tourneur got sacked off Alco Pop. Craig Williams got on. Look, it's not the McKinnon Stakes, but it's a $150,000 race. It's a great result for Dominic.
It is. It's the merry-go-round. Look, he's a hard worker. You can see Spacecraft as we go to the replay. Freddie Preble thinking, oh, look, I'm going to win another race after the Melbourne Cup here. He tried to pinch a break, which was terrific, but you can see ECLAIR Surprise just getting out through the gap now, pushing Tribal Rock out of the way fairly and squarely, and, geez, Mauls Creek on the inside nearly looked like it had pinched it too here, but it's the bob of the head, momentum. What a blanket finish.
Beautiful ride from Dom Tourneur. Cut all the corners, went up inside everything, only peeled to the outside late in the straight.
I wonder, with the head on here, he's shoved Tribal Rock out the way a bit, hasn't he? I just wonder.
He has a bit. Do you think the stewards will have a look at that?
You would. Damien Oliver, when he comes into weigh-in, he might ask to have a look at the replay.
Let's go down to you, Peter.
Good on you, Bruce. Thank you. Yes, it's a bit wet down here, but I don't think Philip Stokes cares one little bit. Congratulations on the win, Phil.
No, thank you very much.
A really keen race, wasn't it? And your horse really found the line very well in the last little bit.
He did. Dom gave him a great ride now. We're always going to ride for luck and produce him late. He'd come on since the Murray Bridge Cup, and we were going in here very confident, and it was very good that Mr. Lee came out from Hong Kong to watch the horse today too.
What about a drop of the rain? Did it worry you going in? Not that it's affected the track all that much.
Not at all. You know, he can go in any going, this horse.
And it's great for Dom as well, after Alco Pop's win the other day. He's a very good rider in his own right, this lad.
Oh, he's a very good rider. You know, he does a lot of riding for us at home, and, you know, we really wanted to reward him today, so it's really good.
What's next in line for this bloke, Philip?
Oh, look, he'll go home first thing in the morning. If he does well, I may look at running him in the Zipping Classic at Sandown.
OK.
Just to see where he's at for the future. I think he's going to be a nice staying horse in the future.
What about the 2400 there? Would that be any issue for him?
Look, he hasn't been tested out that far, but I'd like to give him his chance while he's fit and well and in good form.
And just finally, the suit's a bit wet and it's a bit gloomy here, but I bet you don't care one little bit now.
Not at all. I was meant to be on a plane at 6:30, but I don't think that'll be happening now.
Philip, congratulations. Well done.
Thank you.
I think Letsy's finally going to get up to Dom. Letsy, you able to talk to him at all?
Yeah, I reckon I can get hold of Dominic now. Dom.
As we see the boys watching.
Yeah, well, I got him down the race here, boys. It's pouring with rain down here. Dom, it's a little bit of consolation for Alco Pop, isn't it?
Yeah, small consolation. You know, I like to be there on the big days.
Well, you're there on the biggest stage day of any racing anywhere in the world today, and you've won one.
Yeah, no, it's terrific feeling to win one on these days. You know, I've always had faith in myself, and I'm happy that Connections and Philip Stokes had confidence in putting me on.
They certainly had. Congratulations, mate. Everybody was thinking of you the other day, and now you've answered that question, haven't you?
No, that's right. It's good to look. It's the only way you answer them. Do it in your riding.
You do that. That's for sure.
Yep.
Okay, Dom. Congratulations, mate.
Thank you.
Yes, the horse bolted a bit on there. You could see him running into the running run, and Banjo's done a mighty job to catch up with him, that is for sure. And I think the Royal Highnesses enjoyed the race by the look of that. So the weather set in a bit. The presentation might be inside. We'll find out shortly. 11, 5 and 12. Officially fourth is 10.
I don't know how I got here, but it don't even matter. I'm lost out in the darkness, with lights and sounds and lasers. Somewhere in the distance, I hear a whisper. I can feel it calling me.
It was last, so Spacecraft leads them for home down to the 400 from Mauls Creek. Grey Assignment, Eriset's coming, Menados is coming, and Tribal Rock's trying to squeeze through gaps as well, but they haven't got Spacecraft. He's still a length and a half on Grey Assignment going to the inside. Eriset's boxing on. Now ECLAIR Surprise is lifting. Spacecraft with Grey Assignment coming at him. Grey Assignment's finishing well along the inside. Hits the front late. Grey Assignment, and ECLAIR Surprise dived at him. Grey Assignment and ECLAIR Surprise hit it from Tribal Rock and got out.
So that's Grey Assignment on the inside, but Luke Nolan was being swamped a bit. Also, with the trainer of Grey Assignment, who's been in fantastic form in Queensland. It's a good run. And Luke just not being able to hang on. And Dominic Tourneur, it was a brilliant ride. He was on the fence and he was able to push out and got Ollie out of the way a bit. And Tribal Rock not far away. He was only half ahead by a short head. And getting home, ECLAIR Surprise. Heard that Philip Stokes said home tomorrow or tonight, the horse, and then maybe back for the Zipping Classic, which is 2,400 metres. at Sandown in a week and a half's time. So Murray Bridge Cup winner last week, and the horse who ran second to him is actually in the last race today, Assertive Eagle. That might be good form. Great assignment, terrific run. Tribal Rock for Gay Waterhouse. She's a wonderful day, Gay. And the trifecta was 364. And the first four, I think Spacecraft has held on for fourth. It was 7,300.
Well, we have so many visitors in Melbourne this week for what has been a wonderful carnival, and right now you're seeing why this city is renowned for being able to produce 4 seasons in one day. But that hasn't stopped the enthusiasm surrounding the Diamond Jubilee Plate to celebrate the Queen's Diamond Jubilee year. And with that in mind, we're joined once again by His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales, and also the Royal Highness, the Duchess of Cornwall, for the official presentation following the running of the Diamond Jubilee Plate. And to commence official proceedings, I'll call on VRC Vice Chairman Amanda Elliott.
Your Royal Highnesses, Governor of Victoria, Premier of Victoria, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen everywhere. What a special year it is for this middle distance race, which has always attracted a very good field. We have proudly renamed this race the Diamond Jubilee Plate in honour of this very special occasion, to celebrate those 60 years, the Diamond Jubilee of Her Majesty the Queen, and to mark this special visit of their Royal Highnesses to Flemington. I will now ask His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales to present the Diamond Jubilee Plate to the winning owner.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I miss your mother. Next. 10 horses. Yeah. The first time. Yeah, this one. Yeah, very unique. Thank you. Well done. Thank you very much. Yeah. Sorry. Your Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales, and the Honourable and the Duke of Cornwall, Professor, the Honourable Alex Travers, Governor of Victoria, and Mrs. Elizabeth Chanov, the Honourable Mr. Ted Bailey, Premier of Victoria, Mr. Michael Byrne, Chairman of the Victoria Racing Club, and your board, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of my mother horse, and I would special thanks to Philip Stokes and the jockey did a very good job. Thanks very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lee. And now to our winning trainer, and once again I will ask Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Cornwall this time to present the trophy to Philip Stokes.
Thank you very much. We keep 22 in work, and yeah, we've got a small team in Adelaide. So it's a big honour to come over here. Thank you very much. It's okay. Definitely. Thank you very much. I'd just like to thank your Royal Highnesses for being here, and it's a great honour to win this race, and I'd like to thank Mr. Lee for giving me the horse and Dom for a great ride, and thank you.
Well done. And now to the winning jockey, and I'll ask Amanda Elliott to make the presentation to Dom Tornio following his magnificent ride. Dom?
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
It was a fantastic ride.
Thank you. President of the Turf Club, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I'd like to thank the sponsors, Diamond Jubilee, for sponsoring the race. Obviously, if we know without sponsors, racing wouldn't be here. I'd like to thank the owners for coming down from Macau, for supporting me and putting me on this horse, and Philip Stokes. He's been a good supporter of mine as well, and it's good to come down here and get a winner at the carnival, and hopefully we can come back again next year bigger and better. Thank you.
Congratulations.